Syamantaka as well. This is a very nice story from Krishna book. Is it the same one or different one?
Yeah, same.
Okay. So, we'll be speaking on that. Then after the Sunday lecture is over, then we'll have more kirtan. If you don't have a Bhagavad Gita, you can collect from the outside book table. Hare Krishna.
He is a doctor of spiritual material.
Hare Krishna.
Very well.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Vijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Vijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari अष्टोत्तरशत श्री श्रीमद श्रील अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन बीबीडी फाउंडर आचार्य जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तरशत श्री श्रीमद श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट वैराग्य शिरोमणि श्रील गौर किशोर दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद सच्चिदानंदन श्रील भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर महाशय की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्रील जगन्नाथ दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। श्री नरोत्तम श्यामानंद श्रीनिवास प्रभुत्रय गण की जय। श्री रूप श्री सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ श्री षडगोस्वामी प्रभुगण की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर महाशय की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप श्री मायापुर धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा देवी जमुना देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की जय। कलयुग पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की जय। हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam.
न्यूज के लिए जाति धर प्रभु की
जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामे गौरसे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udiraye nashtaprayeshu bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki vasudeva paraveda vasudeva paramakha vasudeva parayoga vasudeva parakriya vasudeva param jnanam vasudeva param tapah vasudeva paro dharmo vasudeva paragatihi Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranatakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namah Pankajanabhaya Namah Pankajamalini Namah Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajesh Tanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachidupasana Vrajavadhu Vargenaya Kalpita Shrimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Prema Pumarto Maha Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhor Matamidam Tadradaro Napara Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 we would like to welcome our very special guest, my very dear friend, His Grace Vamshivadan Prabhu and Vrinda Kumari Mataji and their wonderful daughter Akshita. They have come all the way from Baltimore. Haribo.
Haribo.
Let us welcome them by 3 times loudly chanting Haribo. 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 And my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for being here this afternoon. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Today is a very special day. Who knows what is the Tithi today?
Ekadashi, Shayana Ekadashi.
Yes, it is the Shayana Ekadashi. It's a very special Ekadashi which marks the beginning of the very auspicious Chaturmasi. So let us begin with these beautiful verses from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 56. Kindly repeat. So this is Srimad Bhagavatam 10.56.26. The topic given to me by my very dear friend, His Grace Kartik Kripa Prabhu, is the Syamantaka jewel. So let us sing. Jane Tvam Sarva Bhutana Prana Oja Saho Balam Vishnum Purana Purusham Prabha Vishnum Madhishwaram Jane Tvam Sarva Bhutana Prana Oja Saho Balam Vishnum Purana Purusham Prabha Vishnum Madhishwaram Jane Tvam Sarva Bhutana Prana Oja Saho Balam Vishnum Purana Purusham Prabha Vishnum Madhishwaram. Translations and purports by the humble disciples of our beloved founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Srila Abhay Charanarinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. Shri Jambavan said, Shri Jambavan is speaking to Lord Krishna, this prayer. I know now that you are the life air, prana. I know now, Jane Tvam, Sarva Bhutanam Pranaha. I know that you are the life air of all living entities. Sarva Bhutanam Oja. And you are also the sensory strength, the Ojas Shakti of all the living entities. You are also the mental strength and the physical strength. Saha Balam. You are the mental and physical strength of Sarvabhutana, of all the living entities. Why? Because you are Vishnu. You are the all-pervading Vishnu. Vishnu means one who is present everywhere. All-pervading. You are Vishnu and you are Purana Purusham. You are the original primeval Supreme Lord. Jambavan is telling Lord Krishna, you are the original Supreme Person. And Prabha Vishnu, you are the all-powerful Lord. You have all power. And Adhishwaram, you are the Supreme Controller. Isha means to control. Adhishwaram means the Supreme Controller. There are many controllers. The senators also control. The CEOs also control. The governor controls, the president controls, the prime minister controls. But they are small controllers of limited space and limited time. But there is someone who controls everyone at all times. And that is Lord Krishna. Ishvara, Parama, Krishna. Supreme Ishvara, Supreme Controller is Krishna. Shri Jambavan, who is a pure devotee, is offering this beautiful prayer. Further, in verse 27, Shri Jambavan continues to pray. Tvam hi Vishwa Srijam Srashta श्रेष्ठानामपि यच्च सत् कालः कलयताम् ईशः पर आत्मा तथात्मना. Shri Jambavan is praying, you are the ultimate creator. Vishwa Srijam. Srijam means to create. Vishwa Srijam. You are the ultimate creator of all creators. Brahmaji also creates. Atta sargo visargascha sthanam poshanam bhutayah manvantare shanu katha nirodho mukti ashrayah. The primary creation and secondary creation. Primary creation is done by Lord Vishnu. Brahmaji is the secondary creator. Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna provides all the ingredients. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Bhinna Prakriti Ashtaka. And using them, Lord Brahma creates the 14th planetary system and the 8.4 million species of life. But the ingredient supplying primary creator is Lord Krishna. He is the creator of Brahmaji also. So you are the original creator of all creators, and everything created, you are the underlying substance of it. Everything comes from Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhavaha mata sarvam pravartate. You are the subduer of all subduers. Which is the ultimate subduer in the material world? Time. Kal. And the controller of Kal is Krishna. Mrityu sarva harascha. Kalosmi, Lord Krishna says. I am time. But Mrityus charati mad bhayat. In 3rd canto, Bhagwan Shri Kapil Dev says that even death is afraid of me. Mad bhayat vati vato yam. Suryas tapati mad bhayat. Varshat indra dahat agni. Mrityus charati mad bhayat. Even death is afraid of me. Haribol. That is our sweet Lord, Krishna. And you are the soul, para atma tatha atmanam. You are the soul of all souls. Nityo nityanam. Chetanas chetanam. Krishna is the super soul. We are soul. He is super soul. We are atma. Krishna is paramatma. So, Jambavan is offering these beautiful prayers. In the purport it is said, as Lord Kapil Dev states in Srimad Bhagavatam 3.25.42, Mrityus charati mad bhayat. Even death himself moves about out of fear of me, Bhagavan says. One more prayer. These are beautiful, powerful verses of Srimad Bhagavatam. Let me see is it like Brahma Samhita? Yasyeshad utkalitaro shakatakshamokshay. Yes. Yasyeshad utkalitaro shakatakshamokshay. Vartmadishad shubhitanak kratimingilobdhi. Setu krita swayasha ujjvalita chalanka. Raksha shiram si bhuvipe turishu kshatani. Prithvilas Mataji, you will love this verse. Haribol. Shri Jambavan is offering this prayer to Lord Krishna. And let's see the beautiful meaning. Jambavan is telling Lord Krishna, you are he who impelled the ocean to give way. Vartma means Rasta. Rasta do. Mama Vartamanu Vartante, Manusha Sarvapar. Everyone follows my path. So Vartma means Vartma Pradarshak Guru, one who shows us the path. So Vartma means the road. You impelled ocean to give you the way, make way. How? Just kataksha, by your sidelong angry glance. Slightly manifesting his rosh, his anger. When you got angry at the ocean, Samudra Dev, what happened? The ocean started boiling. And even the nakra, the crocodiles, and Timingila, the huge whale, shark-like fish in the ocean, they also became disturbed because the water was boiling. Haribol. These fish cannot regulate their temperature. Even crocodiles, they are cold-blooded. Cold-blooded creatures means they cannot regulate their temperature. And when the water started boiling, they started losing their equilibrium. You are he, Shri Jambavan is praying to Shri Krishna, you are he who built a great bridge. Setu Krita. You built a great bridge. Even though ocean is giving way, but you still built a bridge. Why? Swayasha. To increase your own fame, to increase your own glory, to establish your glory, you built a bridge. And it was you who burned down the city of Lanka. Who burnt Lanka?
Hanuman.
And then why is Jambavan knows that? Jambavan is the one who inspired Hanumanji to go. Why Shri Jambavanji is saying that you are the one who burnt Lanka?
The original cause is Krishna.
Yes, the original Balam Balavatam Aham. Krishna is the strength of the strong. Paurusham Dirshu. Krishna is the ability in man. So yes, Hanumanji did. But Hanumanji is inspired by who? Jai Shri Ram. Whose name did Hanumanji chant?
Jai Shri Ram.
Where is the energy coming from?
Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. Hari Bol. And it was you who burnt Ujjvalita, Lanka, and then Raksha, the Rakshas, Shiramsi Bhuvipetu. You made the heads, 10 heads of Ravan fall to the ground. Vitarasi dikshu rane dikpati kamaniyam dashamukha mauli balim ramaniyam keshavadhrita ram sharira jaya jagadisha hare. Shripad Jaydev Goswami says, Lord Ramchandra distributed Vitarashi. We do Grantha Vitaran, Shastra Vitaran. We distribute books. What did Lord Ramchandra distribute? There are 10 directions. North, south, east, west, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, up and down. 10 directions. Lankeshwar Ravan had 10 heads. Lord Ramachandra did head distribution in the 10 directions. Vidarashi dikshurane dikpati kamaniyam dashamukha mauli balim ramaniyam. To give directions to the 10 dikpals, Lord Ramchandra gave each dikpal one head. You take one, you take one, you take one. With his arrows. Hari Bol. You are that Ram. Shri Jambavan is saying. You are he who impelled the ocean to give way with sidelong glances, slightly manifesting your anger, disturbed the crocodiles and timingle of fish within the watery depths. You are he who built a great bridge to establish your fame, who burned down the city of Lanka and whose arrows severed the heads of Ravan, which then fell down 10 heads in 10 directions. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
My laptop fell. So today we will discuss about the Syamantaka money. It's a very beautiful story from the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 56 and 57. And how much ever time we have, we will try to discuss that much. Whatever I am going to speak is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Some parts are taken from Srila Rupa Goswami's Vidagdha Madhav also. One day, Lord Krishna was playing a game of dice in his palace in Dwarka. When some citizens came to him and said, "Oh Krishna, you are so wonderful. All the devatas worship you, and all the time we see different devatas are coming, different demigods are coming to have your darshan. Today it looks like some great devata has come, some great demigod has come to see you. He is as effulgent as the sun. Indeed, we think he is the sun god himself who has come to meet you. And he is walking on the streets of Dwarka." As Krishna was throwing the dice, he looked at the residents, the innocent residents of Dwarka, smiled and said, "That is no Suryadev. He is not sun god. He is Satrajit. And he looks effulgent like the sun because he is wearing a very precious jewel called Syamantaka money. This precious jewel has been given to Satrajit by his worshipable god, Suryadev. And this jewel is extremely powerful. Anyone who places this jewel on an altar, like Shaligram Shila, you put this Syamantaka money on the altar, you will get 170 pounds of pure gold every year, every month, every Ekadashi, every single day. Every day how much? 170 pounds. That's my weight. So you can give 170 pounds of pure gold, better gold than is available in any Zaveri bazaar. Purest gold. 170 pounds of gold every day. Sounds good? With Sir Prabhu. One day we get Syamantaka money, then our temple is built. But that's not all. Syamantaka money had other powers also. Anyone who properly worshipped the Syamantaka money will never have to see a doctor, will never fall sick, will never have physical or mental disturbances, will never be a victim of natural calamities. Hurricane is coming, you don't have to shelter. Don't worry, you have the Syamantaka money. Recession is coming, you don't have to worry. Layoffs are happening, you don't have to worry. Annual physical time is coming, you don't have to worry. No need of colonoscopy, no need of flu shot. Just worship Syamantaka money. And you don't have to worship yourself. Employ some brahmanas to worship. That is what Satrajit had done. He had employed first-class brahmanas. Money was not a problem, dakshina was not a problem. 170 pounds of pure gold is being produced every single day. He built a beautiful altar in his house, employed brahmanas to worship Syamantaka money. The gold was coming, the good fortune, good health was coming. Hari Bol. And he looked effulgent like the sun god. Everybody respected him. Oh, is that so? Yes, yes. Lord Krishna explained to everyone. He is just Satrajit, don't worry. Okay. They went about their duties. Later on, when Lord Krishna met Satrajit, Lord Krishna gave him a friendly advice and a suggestion. You are worshipping this Syamantaka money in your house, but the father of all the citizens is the king. If the king, Maharaj Ugrasen, worships the Syamantaka money, the benefit will come not just to you, but to the entire kingdom. All the citizens will get the benefit. Because whatever pious activities the king performs, the entire population partakes of the benefit of those pious activities. And vice versa. So if you give the Syamantaka money to King Ugrasen, then all of us can benefit. So why don't you gift the gem Syamantaka to King Ugrasen instead of you keeping it? And also, he's the king, he has got a palace, soldiers, bodyguards, the jewel will be safe. Sounds like a good idea? How many of you, if you had the Syamantaka money, would just give it away to the king? Then you don't get the money, the gold.
It's Krishna telling you to do it.
Yes, Karishya Vachanam Tava. Our Gaurachand is very intelligent. Jai Bhaje Krishna se bada chatur. He is like that. He knows. But Satrajit, somehow in the Leela, he was very attached to the Syamantaka money. And he thought that Krishna is giving him bad advice. Because Krishna is envious of me. I have Syamantaka. Krishna doesn't have Syamantaka money. So he is envious of me. Therefore he wants me to lose the Syamantaka money. So Satrajit flatly refused Krishna's request. He said, no, it's okay. I can take care of Syamantaka. I'm not giving it away. Hare Krishna. When we refuse Krishna, all inauspiciousness comes in our life. What were the two qualities of Syamantaka money? How many pounds of pure gold every day? 170 pounds. And other benefits? Perfect health. Perfect health, perfect wealth, perfect safety,
All
everything fine. Everything first class. But when you disappoint Krishna, when you disobey Krishna, when you insult Krishna, when you reject Krishna's advice, all inauspiciousness will come. Because Krishna is the source of all auspiciousness. He is Mangala Bhavana. Sarva Amangala Hare iti Hari. Hari is one who takes away all inauspiciousness. But when you drive away Hari, what will happen? Who will come? Amangal will come. Krishna Surya Sama, Maya hai Adhikar. Jahan Krishna taha nahi, Maya hai Adhikar. But Satyajit turned his back to Krishna. Hare Krishna. And then let's see what happens. Satyajit continued with his daily income of 170 pounds of gold, good health. One day his younger brother Prasena asked, "My dear brother, how about I wear the Syamantaka money today and go for an excursion on my first class horse?" Satyajit said, "Why not? Go." So Prasena, with the permission of Satyajit, wore around his neck the Syamantaka money, sat on a horse and went for an excursion in the forest. When he went to the forest, a lion saw him. And lion was very curious about this shining gem. What is it? I have never seen anything like that. And the lion pounced on Prasena, killed Prasena very violently, and killed the horse also. And then took the Syamantaka money and walked away. Found a nice cave on a mountainside and entered the cave. Haribo. When Prasena did not return in the evening, nor did the horse return, nor did Syamantaka money come, who got worried? Satyajit got worried. He said, "What happened to my brother? He had gone with the Syamantaka money. What happened? What happened? What happened?" When Prasena did not return, Satyajit started telling people that Krishna wanted me to hand over that Syamantaka money to King Ugrasen, and I refused. Why should I? And now look, my brother, he went out and never returned. We know how many people Krishna has killed. He has been a killer since he was 6 days old. He has just killed people one after the other. Killing my poor innocent little brother was no difficulty for him. I think Krishna murdered my brother for the Syamantaka money. Satyajit, without any proof, just based on his speculation and suspicion, started spreading rumors about Krishna in Dwarka. Some residents of Dwarka believed Satyajit. Some did not, but some believed. And Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, this is the difference between Vrindavan. Where is Arpan? This is the difference between Vrindavan and Dwarka. In Dwarka, some people believed the rumors, but in Vrindavan, nobody would have believed such rumors. Chakravarti Pad writes, in Vrindavan, Krishna stole butter, Krishna stole garments, Krishna killed a bull, who is supposed to be very holy. But still there were no rumors about Krishna. Nobody criticized Krishna. But look, in Dwarka, Krishna has not done anything wrong, yet there are vicious rumors circulating about him. And some Dwarkavasis actually believed those rumors. Therefore, Aradhya Bhagwan Vrajesha Tanayas Tadham Vrindavanam. No doubt the residents of Dwarka are pure devotees. They are pure devotees, Uttam devotees, no doubt. But even among pure devotees, there are different grades. And the residents of Vrindavan are the topmost devotees of Shri Krishna. Haribol. So rumors started spreading. Generally, Krishna did not care about rumors. Did Shishupal spread rumors and criticize and blaspheme Krishna? Yes. Did Jarasandha do the same? Yes. Did Krishna care? No. But Krishna cared about the rumors being spread by Satyajit. You know why? Because Krishna cared about his devotees in Dwarka. They were getting polluted. The devotees were getting influenced. Therefore, Krishna took it upon himself to disprove the false allegations against him. Otherwise, Krishna couldn't care less. You like this point? That Krishna cares about his devotees. Because devotees were getting affected by these rumors, Krishna took them seriously and took it upon himself to disprove those allegations. Krishna took few of his intimate, trusted associates and said, let's go and find where Prasena is. Let's find out so that these rumors will stop. So he went and he traced the hoof prints of the horse and found the dead body of the horse, found the dead body of Prasena, but the Syamantaka money was missing. And there were claw marks on the dead body of the horse and Prasena, indicating they had gotten into a fight with a lion. Then Krishna followed the pug marks of the lion into the forest. And then Krishna and the associates of Krishna came across the dead body of the lion at the mouth of a cave. What had happened was the lion carrying the Syamantaka money found a nice cave and wanted to rest there, not knowing that cave belonged to Sri Jambavan, the speaker of today's verses. The lion entered the cave of Jambavan, and Jambavan had to protect his children, his family from the lion. So Jambavan attacked the lion, very easily killed the lion, and threw his body outside the cave and found the curious looking, shiny, precious stone on the lion's body. Took it, didn't think much of it, and gave it to his son, who was maybe your age. How old are you? 6? Maybe he was something like that. Young boy. He was playing, he needed a toy. So Jambavan, without thinking twice, just gave that Syamantaka money to his little son to play with as a toy. Haribo. Below 5. Maithili. It was a below 5 toy for Jambavan. He didn't care much about it. Gave it. And the boy started playing. Now Krishna comes and he sees the dead body of the lion and realizes that, oh, looks like this lion killed Prasena and the horse, took the Syamantaka money, and looks like someone else killed the lion. And I don't see the Syamantaka money. That means the person who killed the lion has the Syamantaka money. And looks like the footprints are going inside the cave. Okay, all of you wait here. It's too dark. The cave was pitch dark. It's too dark. All of you wait outside. I alone will enter the cave to investigate. Hare Krishna. This is a murder investigation. Triple murder. Triple homicide. Prasena, horse and the lion. Krishna alone entered the cave. After going into the depths of the cave, Krishna saw him with the Syamantaka money, carelessly playing. Krishna went and reached for the Syamantaka money, knowing the value of Syamantaka money. Would you like to know the value of Syamantaka money? Say Haribo. Haribo. But we don't have time. That is Vidagdha Madhav. Very beautiful long story. But let's hold it for now. But suffice it to say, the Syamantaka money was very precious jewel that once Krishna had given to Srimati Radharani. And Radharani, who is Surya Upasika, gave it as a gift to Surya Dev. Surya Dev had given it to Satrajit. From Satrajit, it was given to Prasen, had taken it. From Prasen, the lion took. From lion, Jambavan took. From Jambavan, the sun took. And from the sun, who took? Krishna. Who did the jewel belong to originally? Krishna. Life is a full circle. Krishna gave it to Balramji. Balramji gave it to Madhumangal. Madhumangal gave it to, according to Srila Rupa Goswami Vidagdha Madhav, Madhumangal gave it to Srimati Radharani. Because Krishna wanted to give it to Srimati Radharani but felt shy in front of Balram after killing Shankachud. Shankachud used to wear this. Should I tell you the whole story? Originally, this Syamantaka Mani, just like Kaustup Mani, belongs to Krishna in Golok Vrindavan. And Krishna, out of love, gave this Syamantaka Mani, according to Srila Rupa Goswami, to Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani was very pleased with Gopishwar Mahadev being the guardian of the Ras Leela. So Srimati Radharani gave it to Gopishwar, who is Lord Shiva. It came to Lord Sadashiv. Lord Shiva gave it to his best friend and devotee, Kuber. And Shankhachud stole it from the treasury of Kuber and was wearing it. Syamantaka Mani. He came, and just like he thought the Syamantaka Mani belonged to him, stole it from Kuber, Shankhachud, according to Srimad Bhagavatam, came to Vrindavan and stole the gopis, tried to steal the gopis from Krishna, thinking the gopis belong to me. Srimati Radharani belongs to me. Lalita Sakhi belongs to me. Started taking them. Lord Krishna told Balaram, you take care of the gopis. I will take care of Shankhachud. As Krishna approached Shankhachud, Shankhachud got scared, ran away with the Syamantaka Mani. Krishna chased behind him, caught up with him, and killed him. But before killing, Krishna took the Syamantaka Mani from him. Why Krishna took the Syamantaka Mani before killing? Because it is unethical to take a jewel from someone who is already dead. Haribo! You don't take something from a dead body. So Krishna first took the Syamantaka Mani, then killed Shankhachud with one punch, and came back to Vraj. And he wanted to give this beautiful jewel to his most beloved jewel, Srimati Radharani. But he felt shy in front of Balramji. He said, Tauji, you can have it. He gave it to Balramji, but Balramji, being the best servant of Krishna, knew Krishna's heart. And Balramji knew that if he gave it to Srimati Radharani, Radharani will feel some sankoch, some embarrassment. So Balramji gave it to Madhumangal, who is a Priya Narmasakha. He has entry into both the Leelas, Sakhya Leela and Madhurya Leela. And Madhumangal gave it to Srimati Radharani. This is a gift from Krishna that came through Balramji. Take it. Srimati Radharani kept that Syamantaka Mani to her heart throughout the Vraj Leela. Whenever she used to feel separation from Krishna, she would remember the Shankhachud pastime. She would remember how Krishna got the Syamantaka Mani and gave it to her. And she would bathe that money with her tears of love in separation from Krishna. Later on, Akrur took Krishna to Mathura and then Dwarka. And Srimati Radharani was left crying for her beloved Krishna. And that Syamantaka Mani mitigated Srimati Radharani's pangs of separation. But one day Srimati Radharani could take the pangs of separation no longer. And she said, O Vishakhe, O Lalite. Again we have come back to Srila Rupa Goswami's Vedanta Madhav now. You have always been my best friend, Vishakha. Please take this Syamantaka Mani as a gift. Please take it as a gift. And Srimati Radharani gave it to who? Vishakha Sakhi. Vishakha Sakhi is not different from Yamuna Devi. Vishakha Sakhi manifests as Yamuna in Vrindavan. And Yamuna is the daughter of Surya Dev. Vishakha Sakhi gave it to her father, that this is a gift from Srimati Radharani. She worshipped. Radharani said to Vishakha that I used to worship at Surya Kund, your father Surya Dev, every single day with a single prayer that please set early so that the night will be longer and our Ras Leela will be longer, and rise late so that I will get more time with Krishna. And Surya Dev always accepted my prayer. And therefore, as a token of gratitude, before I end my life by jumping into Yamuna, I want to give the Syamantaka Mani as a token of appreciation to your father, Surya Dev. O Yamune, please give this to Surya Dev. So that money, Syamantaka Mani, came to Surya Dev. Srimati Radharani appeared in Dwarka Leela, according to Srila Rupa Goswami, as Satyabhama. Haribo! Srimati Radharani appeared as Satyabhama, whose father was Satrajit. Surya Dev gave this Syamantaka Mani, knowing that it belongs to Srimati Radharani, to Radharani, Satyabhama's father, Satrajit. Did everyone follow? Once more. Originally, Syamantaka Mani belongs to Krishna. Krishna gave it to Srimati Radharani. Radharani gave it to Gopishwar Mahadev, who is Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva gave it to Kuber. From Kuber's treasury, it was stolen by Shankhachud. according to Srila Rupa Goswami. Krishna took it back from Shankachud and gave it back to Srimati Radharani, to whom the Syamantaka Mani belonged. Srimati Radharani could not tolerate pangs of separation from Krishna, and she felt like she was going to leave her body. So she gave it to Vishakha Sakhi, who is Yamuna, who is Surya Putri. Yamuna Devi gave it to Surya Dev. Surya Dev gave it in Dwarka Lila to Satyajit, who happened to be the father of Radharani, who had appeared in Dwarka as Shrimati Satyabhama Devi. And Yamuna appeared as Kalindi, one of the wives of Krishna. Lalita Sakhi, according to Garga Samhita, jumped from Govardhan to end her life. Jambavan was passing by, he caught her, took her as his daughter. And Lalita Sakhi, who had jumped from Govardhan, became Jambavati. Haribo. So Jambavati is Lalita. Kalindi, wife of Krishna in Dwarka, is Vishakha, Yamuna. Satyabhama is Srimati Radharani. And Chandravali became Rukmini. Haribo. All the associates of Vrindavan have now come in Dwarka to assist Krishna with his pastimes in Dwarka. They cannot live without Krishna. But the roles, the names are different. The mood is different. Haribo. This is Krishna Leela. So where were we? In the cave of Jambavan. Right? Who is playing? The sun is playing with this precious Syamantaka. Can you imagine this Syamantaka Mani, which was bathed by the tears of love, Pranay Ashru of Srimati Radharani, has become a toy in the hands of a son of a rickshaw bear. Haribol. Krishna took it. As Krishna reached out to pick up the Syamantaka Mani, Mallika, as Krishna bent and tried to take the money, there was a maid servant taking care of the boy. She screamed, "Who is this person who has come into this lonely cave and taking away the jewel?" Srimad Bhagavatam said, she cried out of fear, "Who is this intruder?" Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has a more rasik explanation for this screaming. Srila Chakravarti Pad assures us that the maid servant's screaming was not out of fear. No one becomes afraid by seeing beautiful Krishna. Her scream was out of ecstasy. Who is this wonderful man? But anyway, her crying attracted Jambavan from inside the cave. And he came out, rushed out in anger. Who comes here? And he sees a person picking up the Syamantaka Mani from his son who he had given it to. Chitravirya Prabhu. Haribol. Jambavan says, "I will send this person to the same destination where I sent the lion who brought this Syamantaka Mani to my cave." And he took up his weapons and attacked that person, not knowing who that person was. And Krishna, our acharyas explained, was not satisfied with the fight that Kamsa had put up. He died too early. Just few punches, Kamsa was dead. Krishna's Virya was not satisfied, our acharyas say. He wanted to fight longer, a stronger enemy. Keshi, one punch in the mouth, boo, he died. What is this? Krishna wanted a long fight. He empowered Jambavan to fight for 28 days and night continuously. Jambavan and Krishna fought, first with weapons. When the weapons were broken and exhausted, they picked up trees. How did trees come inside the deep, dark cave where photosynthesis was not possible? This is Achintya Leela of Krishna. Logic doesn't work. Laws of biology do not work. The trees got exhausted. Then they started picking up boulders and rocks and smashing them into each other. When the boulders were crushed to fine powder, they started fighting with their bare hands. Shri Jambavan and Shri Krishna. Shri Shukdev Goswami describes in Srimad Bhagavatam, each punch that they were landing on each other was more powerful than thunder and lightning. Can you imagine that? What is the power of a lightning bolt? Each punch was more powerful than thunder and lightning. And for 28 days and 28 nights, they were fighting continuously. 24 by 28. Not 24 by 7. 24 by 28 they were fighting. It was an amazing fight. For 12 days outside the cave, the residents of Dwarka who had come with Krishna, they heard all this sound. They got scared. They waited for 12 days when no one came out. Bhagavatam says they went back to Dwarka and started worshipping Mother Durga. Harivansh Puran says that they also blocked the mouth of the cave with a boulder. Because they didn't know what was going on inside. But in either case, they came back to Dwarka and started praying for Krishna's safety and Krishna's safe return. And Shri Durga Devi appeared to them. Shri Chandrabhaga Devi appeared to them and assured them, very soon Krishna will be victorious and he will return to Dwarka. Rest assured. Back in the cave, Krishna and Jambavan fought for 28 days and 28 nights. Our acharyas say, Kurukshetra, at least at night they used to take a rest. They would fight from sunrise to sunset. But here, day and night they fought. Acharyas say, when Bhim will fight with Jarasandha, it will be only in the daytime. At night they will sit and eat together as guests and hosts. But here, there was no eating. There was no sleeping. There was no going to the restroom either. They were just fighting non-stop for 28 days and 28 nights. After 28 days, Jambavan started feeling exhausted. Anybody knows who the father of Jambavan is? Yes, Lord Brahma. Oh. Jambavan came from the yawning of Lord Brahma. He was so powerful when little Vamanadev became Trivikram and expanded himself to cover the whole universe. Jambavan had circumambulated him 4 times while playing his bugle. Haribol. He had worshipped Lord Trivikram. And in the army of Lord Ramachandra, he was one of the commanders. He was the inspiring, you can call Shiksha Guru to Hanumanji, who told him about his powers. He fought alongside Hanuman. He was such an important member of the army of Lord Ramachandra. He was an associate of Lord Ramachandra, a pure devotee. And now he is fighting with that same personality. Our acharyas explain, of course this is Leela, but Jambavan is being used in this Leela in this way to teach us the power of material attachments. Think about it. Jambavan could not recognize his worshipable Lord Ramachandra who had come as Krishna Chandra simply because he was attached to his son. And he was attached somewhat to the Syamantaka Mani. The attachment of Satrajit and attachment of Jambavan was different. Satrajit was attached to Syamantaka Mani for his personal profit. He wanted the gold, he wanted the good health, wealth and prestige that came with the Syamantaka Mani. Jambavan on the other hand was attached to the Syamantaka Mani simply as a toy that he had given his son. But both were attached. Because Satrajit was so severely attached, he completely rejected Krishna, could not recognize Krishna as a well-wisher. Krishna told Satrajit to give the Syamantaka Mani to King Ugrasen as a good advice. But Satrajit did not listen, and what happened? His brother died. And later on, Satrajit also will be killed for the Syamantaka Mani. Therefore, what Krishna tells us, it may be unpalatable, but it is for our welfare. It is for our good fortune. We should always accept the words of Krishna as mentioned in the Shastra, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. It is for our welfare. Jambavan was so powerful, such a great devotee, for 28 days could not recognize Krishna. But when he got fatigued, he thought to himself, no one can defeat me in a hand-to-hand combat. This cannot be an ordinary person. Is this my worshipable Lord, Shri Ram, who has come in this form in Dwapar Yuga? He stopped fighting and offered obeisances to Lord Krishna and then spoke these 3 verses that we all recited. Haribol. He offered these prayers to Lord Krishna, glorifying him as the Supreme Lord Vishnu, glorifying him as Lord Ramachandra, who had built the bridge. And you see the prayers of Jambavan, they only include things that happened after Jambavan entered Ramlila. He doesn't talk about the previous pastimes of Lord Ramchandra. He starts from, you looked at the ocean angrily, you built the bridge, you killed Ravan. Jambavan is offering all these beautiful prayers to Lord Krishna, who is Ram. And then, accepting these beautiful prayers of Jambavan, Lord Krishna embraced him. As soon as Krishna, until now, they were fighting with each other, punching each other. But when Krishna embraced him, all the fatigue, all the muscle soreness, all the joint pains, all the exhaustion immediately disappeared. And Jambavan's body was rejuvenated. He said, "Oh Prabhu, I could not recognize you. I am so sorry. I am your eternal devotee. Please forgive me." And Lord Krishna simply smiled and told him, "My dear Jambavan, I came to your cave for this Syamantaka money. Because of this Syamantaka money, false rumors are being circulated among my devotees in Dwarka, and it pains me. If you give me permission, I would like to take this Syamantaka money and give it to the person to whom it belongs, Satrajit, so that the rumors are quelled." Jambavan said, "This Syamantaka money belongs to you, my lord." He bent down, picked it up, put it in a necklace, and with his own hands, he garlanded Shri Krishna with the Syamantaka necklace. Hari Bol. And he said, "My lord, this is not all. I have a beautiful daughter. Her name is Jambavati. She is also a jewel among ladies. She is well behaved. She knows dharma perfectly, and she is the abode of all good qualities. Please accept her as your wife." Krishna, who had only one wife thus far, Rukmini, accepted Jambavati as his second wife and returned to Dwarka, to the extreme relief of all the residents of Dwarka. And Krishna returned with the Syamantaka money and with a jewel-like wife, Srimati Jambavati Devi. Krishna called for Satrajit and handed him the Syamantaka money and said, "Here is your Syamantaka money. I had not stolen it. Your brother Prasena was not killed by me. He was killed by accident by a lion. Lion was killed by Jambavan. I fought with Jambavan for 28 days and 28 nights to retrieve your Syamantaka money. I don't want you to harbor any suspicions against me. Please take the Syamantaka money." Satrajit felt such guilt. I made Krishna physically fight for 28 days and 28 nights without food and water and rest. Just because of my vicious rumors, Krishna had to go through all this. Krishna was innocent. Hi, what have I done? He hung his head low, accepted the Syamantaka money and went home, feeling very, very morose for his bad behavior. This guilt is very good. Haribol. But guilt should not simply make us depressed. Guilt should propel us to do something positive. His Holiness Srila Bhakti Tirth Swami Maharaj said, our past should not be a hammock. Our past should be a springboard to propel us in the right direction in the future. Haribol. Satrajit took the Syamantaka money, took his beautiful daughter, Shri Satyabhama, and went to Shri Krishna and said, "My dear Krishna," and we have come to the conclusion, Sridhar Prabhu, we have come to the conclusion. Satrajit came and gave his beautiful daughter, Shri Satyabhama Devi, to Krishna as his wife, third wife, and said, "My daughter is perfectly chaste. She has got pure heart. She is very broad-minded, very magnanimous, and she will be a perfect wife for you. She is the most beautiful woman on earth. She is jewel among women, and I offer her to you as your dharma patni, as your wife. Please marry her. And I also want to give you back this Syamantaka money. Actually, it belongs to you. You keep it. I don't want it anymore. Here, you can take it." Krishna says, Satyabhama is my devotee, so I will happily accept her and I will marry her. as far as this Syamantaka money is concerned, I don't have any use of it. You can keep it. After all, you are a devotee of Surya Dev, and this jewel was given to you by the sun god. So you keep it. Now there is a very deep meaning behind this. Why Krishna accepted Satyabhama and why he rejected the Syamantaka money. The reason is because Satyajit was told by Krishna to give the jewel to King Ugrasen. He didn't give it to Ugrasen. He's giving it to Krishna out of guilt. He's giving it to Krishna because he's thinking, I don't want to rub Krishna the wrong way. I don't want to have any tussle with Krishna. I don't want Krishna to harbor any ill feelings towards me. So to pacify Krishna half-heartedly, Satyajit was giving the Syamantaka money. Not like Jambavan who put it around Krishna's neck. You see, how we offer something to Krishna, that is important. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yume bhaktya prayaschati. Satyajit still had attachment to the Syamantaka money. So Krishna said, I don't need the Syamantaka money. I just wanted to clear the doubts and suspicions against me, which are now gone. You can keep the Syamantaka money. And Satyajit kept it. This proves that he was offering it half-heartedly. And Krishna knows our heart. We cannot cheat Krishna. Satyajit took the Syamantaka money to his house. And Krishna was happily married to Srimati Satyabhama Devi. Hari Bol. This pastime is over 2 chapters. We covered 1 chapter. The second chapter you can read. Chapter 57 of the 10th canto in Srimad Bhagavatam, you can read it. The story continues. Hari Bol. But we'll stop here. So many lessons from this pastime. Can you all please one by one raise your hand and share something that you learned from this amazing story of Lord Krishna and the Syamantaka money? Some lesson that you learned. Yes, Mataji.
If you are offering anything to Lord Krishna, offer it wholeheartedly and just like because Shatrajit, he kept the money out of guilt because he did not offer to Krishna.
Yes. If you have to offer something, offer it with love. If your wife says, offer the bhoga. You cooked, why don't you offer? I have things to do. No. Offer it with love. It's a great opportunity to serve Krishna. Any other lessons? Yes, Mataji.
When you surrender all your attachments to Krishna, you become closer to Him.
When
you surrender all your attachments to Krishna, like the attachments he had with his son, and then to the jewel as well, he surrendered those, and that's when you actually become closer to Him.
Yes. If you surrender your attachments to Krishna, you become happy. My Guru Maharaj says, Jambavan lost the Syamantaka money, lost his daughter Jambavati to Krishna, and so did the son. The son also lost the toy and his sister. But they were very happy because they made it as an offering to Lord Krishna, to whom everything belongs. Bhoktaram yakyatapasam sarvaloka maheshwara. Krishna owns everything. Hari Bol, very nice point. Thank you. Any other lessons that we learned? Yes, Prabhu.
That by the end, all the devotees came back to Krishna. Jambavan was awakened that he loved Krishna. Satyabhama came back.
Jambavati
came back to Krishna. So all the Leela wraps of life.
Yes, yes. Hari Bol. Yes, Ramananda Prabhu.
Krishna doesn't care so much about these things, but he cares about the love of his devotees. He cares that their faith should not be disturbed, that their hearts should be not get any obstacle by false teachings and propaganda.
False philosophy, false propaganda. Very nice point. Krishna cares about the devotees. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada, I was listening to a lecture of Srila Prabhupada this morning. Prabhupada was really speaking so strongly. Prabhupada, it was a 1973 class that Prabhupada gave on Nectar of Devotion in Mumbai. 1972, Vrindavan. Nectar of Devotion series. This is January 1973 in Mumbai. Srila Prabhupada gave a Nectar of Devotion lecture. Prabhupada was saying, you want to speak nonsense philosophy, you speak. But don't speak it as your commentary on Bhagavad Gita. You write your own book, but don't spoil Krishna's Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita should be presented as it is. Don't add anything and don't subtract anything. Keep Krishna's mood. Prabhupada was so powerful. He used much more strong language than I am. I feel comfortable. When Prabhupada said, don't add or subtract. Prabhupada said, rascals! They are taking Krishna's Gita and they are speaking nonsense. Rascals, let them speak as their own philosophy. Don't put Krishna's name. And then Prabhupada said, don't poke your nose in Krishna's business, rascals. Haribol. Any questions about the class or any corrections? Priti Vilasini Mataji. I always feel scared speaking in front of Mataji. She is Vidya Sagar. She has all knowledge.
But I have a question.
Hare Krishna. This was your pastime. Like Krishna testing Jambavat's strength. Hare Krishna.
I was thinking, because Syamantaka is very auspiciousness to everybody that you mentioned. Why so many auspiciousness to everybody?
Hare Krishna. Very beautiful point. The most important point. If Syamantaka, please listen carefully. Last 1 minute. Last 60 seconds. If Syamantaka money is supposed to bring all auspiciousness, why such inauspiciousness came upon Prasena, upon Satrajit, who is going to be murdered for it, upon the horse, upon the lion? Why such inauspiciousness? Why Akrur? Akrur also got implicated later on. Shajadharma got killed. Kritavarma got implicated. Why such inauspiciousness? The answer is, Lord Krishna wants to teach us, never put faith in material benedictions. When you worship Syamantaka money for material gain, karma kand, it gives fruitive results. We can never put our faith in material benedictions. Because this whole material world is temporary. How can the material benedictions protect us? Nothing is safe in this material world. Hiranyakashipu is an example. How much he tried, this way, that way. But Lord Narasimhadev found a way. Ravan also. But Lord Ramachandra found a way. Even the mother of Shishupal, Krishna, promised me Krishna, you will never take his offenses seriously. Auntie, 100 offenses I will forgive, don't worry. He will not commit 100 offenses at one time. Okay. He's safe. Shishupal is safe. But Shishupal was killed by Gopal. So Krishna always finds a way. Material benedictions, we should never have faith. And my Guru Maharaj, Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj, in this katha, he says, he knows one devotee one person who told Maharaj that I'm going to die at the age of 71. A very famous astrologer told me, 71 is rather early. I wish I could live into the 80s and 90s. And this boy died at the age of 21. We can never put faith in material blessings. We can never put faith in material benedictions. They don't protect. They are fallible soldiers. Asat Saitya, as Bhagavatam says. Even the Syamantaka money's material benedictions, Antavattu phalam tesham tat bhavate alpamedasam. But Syamantaka money has the potential to give spiritual benedictions. If you have the vision, spiritual vision, that this is Radharani's jewel. Haribol. Like Rupa Goswami has that vision. He knows the value. Krishna knows the value of Syamantaka. That's why he went to retrieve it. So we should understand the spiritual value of things. Nirbandha Krishna sambandhe. Yuktam vairagyam uchyate. Sthavar jangam dekhe na dekhe tara murti sarvatra hai nija ishta deva spurti. We should see Krishna's connection with everything. Yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvam chamai pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami sachamena pranashyati. Then we'll be happy. If we see the spiritual connection of everything. Prabhupada saw the spiritual connection of a dictaphone. Haribol. Prabhupada saw the spiritual utility of jet planes in those days. So like that, we should see Krishna's connection with everything and be Krishna conscious. Material benedictions cannot protect. They will fail us. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki.